Hi Gemini, welcome to your end of January 2022 General Tarot Update. It's Raina here. So I started laying out the cards, and I had it perfect before where you could see all the cards. So I tried to, I, I paused it to see if I could get it how I had it before, and it's not quite going to make it, but oh well. We'll do the best we can, right? This isn't how it was. But it's better than nothing. Okay, I'm gonna pick an additional card. Ace of Wands, I have to put it down here because of my situation. Okay. Putting the rest of these cards to the side. Put this one up to the side. Okay, the heart of the matter is the Daughter of Swords, which is the Page of Swords and is a card of being vigilant, and this is a spy card, taking notes, being aware of what is happening around you, not being like the Page of Cups, where you're just believing everything you hear or just trusting everything. Not in a bad way necessarily. It doesn't have to be paranoia, although sometimes it can be, especially if it's in the reverse position, which this is not. But it's like when I bring in the past position, we've got the Sun card, which is so beautiful. Is a card of love, creativity, but also success. So one of these issues like love or, your career success, you may be going into it with a little bit more awareness and a little bit less naivete for whatever reason. Maybe you've gotten burned in the past in one of these areas, and you're trying not to get carried away. If you've had some recent success, the Sun card can be success, or if you've come into some money, the Sun card can be abundance. You're not going to get carried away and kind of lose contact with, and become unbalanced in some way. The higher message is the Ten of Wands, which is that maybe you have had a lot of hard work, or this is something that has to be maintained. So you have to, on your end, even if you have had this wonderful situation occur, you don't want to overdo it in some way. So if this means that like you get a promotion, or like you get a raise or a promotion and you're making more money, but you have to work longer hours, or things like that, it can be a double-edged sword, because it could create more a new job could or a promotion could create more stress. It could, even if you're getting more money, you could still have more stress. And it could just simply be something that you don't have enough free time, so there's imbalance in your life. So to me, that's the ultimate thing about being mindful of and being aware of. What crosses you is the Death card. So if this is like, with love in some way, and that you have new love coming into your life, that it's happened recently, is letting go of the past. And, the obvious thing that comes to mind, first and foremost, is somebody who is a widow or a widower who has new love in their life, but they really can't get over that individual. That's like looking at the literal meaning of death. But for other people, transformation isn't necessarily that easy. They tend to feel kind of a little bit turned upside down, even if it's a good change. And usually Geminis are up for change, but if you have personal planets in Taurus, that certainly is going to make you a lot less adaptable than the typical Gemini. So also in 2021, there were a bunch of, and 2020, there were eclipses in your sign and an opposite sign of Sagittarius. And that might have made you feel like it's just like one change after the other, and like you don't want to have to deal with that anymore. And so all of that may just kind of feel very like, bearing down on you. Also, a Scorpio person may be a bad actor, maybe somebody who's not in your corner, and you have to realize that. What's coming in is a Ten of Pentacles. This is a good money card. This is a card of generational wealth. It's abundance. I mean, on steroids, abundance. And so whatever it is that you're involved with, it can really pay off. And maybe you've had to do a lot of hard work, monitor your physical stamina, make sure that you've got what it takes to keep going and that you're not burning the candle at both ends. That's certainly important, whatever it is that you're doing. I did pick an additional card to this because I have the outcome is the Five of Wands. This can be a card of competition in some way. So there may be people that are, where if this is like a work situation where they're trying to also get a piece of the pie. And there might be that sense. Now, if it's not a toxic situation, then you can actually build each other up because you're not coming from a negative place where you just like help each other to become better. But if it is a situation where you're not supported and it's kind of like you're being pitted against other people, then obviously that isn't a good environment. So you definitely want to be in a situation where you feel not only supported, but that you are not being kind of goaded on to be against your co-workers. So I picked a clarification card and I got the Ace of Wands. For some of you, you may feel that this is time for you to start your own business because having to do the bidding of other people may feel very tiresome, like the Ten of Wands. It may feel like you can't really, like it's draining your energy in some way. And so this is a time to be a lot more independent and look at the things in life that bring you joy, that make you get up in the morning in a good mood. The Sun card is something coming into your life that brightens up your existence. So when people fall in love, all of a sudden everything else in their life takes on a pleasant or happy aspect to it. Whereas before it might have just been drudgery or what have you. And then all of a sudden you feel this sense of optimism coming back into your life. And it's not that anything actually changed outside of that new relationship, but just that it's like giving yourself a new lease on life. And the Ace of Wands is fire energy like the sun. It's probably connected to Aries, I would think, but I don't know for sure. The bottom line is that it's a new beginning that has enthusiastic feelings attached to it. For a relationship, And by the way, the Sun card can also be connected to Leo. For a relationship, this can be a new relationship that feels really exciting, where you're not bored, where you're just, it's just always feeling like that person is, like that they are interesting to you or whatever. Gemini is a sign that gets bored very easily. So to keep you on your toes, to give you some kind of reason to stay with them, that person has to have a spark. And this person would definitely have that. But even just like in your life as a whole, if you feel like you're just doing the same old, you're looking for something better. Okay, that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a personal reading, I'm primarily an astrologer, and I have different types of readings, including my deep dive reading, which is at a special price, and it's an extended reading. It's 2 readings in one. And you can find out more about that and my other readings at the link below. Take care. Bye.